I know many of you have been anticipating the conclusion of how to stop a train. And I was really concentrating on how I would present this information for you. And I decided the only way to present it is to break it all the way down for you, my dear sister. Sister, if this game, the relationship game, if it's ever going to change, it's only going to change because you have changed it. Sister, you hold the key. What do I mean by you hold the key? I talk to women because, sister, not only do you have what every man wants, not only do you have what every man deeply desires, it's, let me say it this way, it is within your jurisdiction, this thing. It's under your authority. It is only by your permission that I may gain access to this thing that is a part of you. It belongs to you, but every man wants to gain access to this thing that only you have the rights to. We want to share those rights with you. And sister, since it is a part of you, and as a man, I need it. I need it like I need oxygen, sister. And a man can only go so long before he needs to take another breath. I want to break it all the way down for you, sister. If this is the case, if what you carry with you every day is not only the highest desire for a man, it is the deepest desire for every man, and it is a part of you, which means, sister, you decide what it's worth. And since you determine its full value, then why wouldn't the lowest asking price be marriage? All you have to do, sister, is stop and be still. Welcome to Hashtag Relationships, where today we're going to discuss part 3 of how to stop a train. At some point in our lifetime, sister, you adopted this ridiculous, absurd notion that it is in your best interest to give a man the best sexual experience that he has ever had long before becoming his wife. After this knockdown, drag out, fly me to the moon sexual encounter with you, sister, this is what's happening. It's not that he stops liking you. It's not that he doesn't want to spend time with you anymore. No, it's deeper than that. He now, after this wild, unbelievable, limitless sexual encounter with you, he no longer can see you. He absolutely has dismissed the notion of you ever becoming his wife, because you did all these things as his girlfriend. And I challenge you to ask a man to verify, to authenticate what I am about to say. When you do these things with a man and he's only your boyfriend, he's thinking, trust me when I say he's thinking, that you do this with all of your boyfriends. All I have to do is tell you that you're my girlfriend, and the rest is history. He wants to believe that you are holding something out for your husband, sister. Now he can't see you as his wife because he sees you as his freak. Sister, you have to first become his wife before ever becoming any man's freak. And you know what I mean by freak. That may be a out of date, I'm old school. That's an old school term. But when you go all the way there sexually, use your imagination. He does not see you as the woman that he wants to marry, because a man's second greatest fear is to marry a known freak. Now let's move on. Whatever you want to do with the wrong man, sister, he will allow you to do it. The wrong man will accept everything from you but marriage. Listen to what I'm saying. Whatever you want to do with him outside of marriage, the wrong man will let you do. For this reason, you must develop well-defined boundaries. And furthermore, sister, this is why you don't go after no man. No, you don't do the picking. You don't chase down no man. No, you let him choose you. And then remember, even though he says he likes you, he might go so far as to say that he loves you. This still does not mean that he wants you to be his wife. So stop treating him like he's your husband. If you don't take anything else away from these conversations, you had better take this information to the bank. Now, you need to learn, sister, instead to say there are a lot of things. There are plenty of things. There's a limitless list of things that I will only do for and with my husband. Now, I know some of you are thinking, am I suggesting that you don't have sex with your boyfriend before getting married? I know that's an unrealistic request. I know that that is just unreasonable. So let me politely say it this way. Sister, since you determine the full value, I said, why wouldn't the lowest asking price be marriage? So look at it from this visual, if you will. It's target practice. And from an anatomical standpoint, sister, you are the target. The female anatomy is likened unto a target, which means he is the arrow. And it is not the target's job. It is not the objective of the target to go and hit the arrow. No, it is the target's role to just, for the lack of a better way to put it, sister, be still. You are the target. It is the arrow's job to go the distance for you. It is the arrow's job to travel through the friction of space in order to get to you. It is the job of the arrow to do the work. It is not the job of the target to do any work at all, sister. All you have to do is stop and be still. It is the arrow that has to generate the energy and the force and the action to get to you, my dear sister, and he will do so if you stop and be still. If the shooter of this arrow does his homework, and if he remains focused only on you as his target, he will take proper aim, sister, so as not to miss out on this once in a lifetime opportunity to be with the woman that has captured his heart. But remember, sister, you have to stop and be still, because when he takes aim, when he comes after you, he will be on point and you will know it, and he will see you as his wife. Guys, I am only here to help, because I want for you what I want for myself. I want you guys to be happy. I want you to be healthy. I want you to live a life of longevity and one of fulfillment. But above all these things combined, I wish upon you many, many blessings. I hope this information has been in the least bit helpful to you. I've certainly enjoyed sharing it. I deeply appreciate all of your support, and I am looking forward to your response. And as always, my name is Jay Jackson.